So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's video. We are back looking... I know I'm looking down there, but we're back looking at goals for this one, which is, well, as you can tell, as you scroll down, it's a football game, right? And the whole premise of it is gameplay first, free to play, cross-play, multiplayer focused, and esports ready. Sounds very much like kind of what Konami and eFootball have gone in that direction. But we haven't seen much about this. Like, gameplay is just really not been there. And what kind of game are they looking to develop here? And we're going to look at it because we have got a snippet of kind of pre-alpha. And I know it's pre-alpha, but you still get a bit of a flavor for it. So let me know in the comments. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoy the video because it just helps. And second of all, is this something that is going to interest you? And as we scroll down, first of all, they were saying that they've updated to the Unreal Engine 5.1.1. So, I mean, that's good news. But I'd like to know when Konami actually start upgrading their graphics. But if you kind of go through this video, I mean, this is kind of the menu system that they're looking at. You can see here, you know, very simple. Welcome, play, G-Lab, leaderboard, how to play, settings, quit. It's very, very simple. And remember, this is all pre-alpha stuff. Nothing is set in stone. And then there's the little icons. So you've got the arena, you've got free-for-all, and then there's other boxes. Now, the one thing I'm getting right now is there's no, like, 11v11, from what I can tell. This is more about, like, the arena because it is pre-alpha. So these are the characters. They're very cartoony. You know, it's almost got that Fortnite-esque look to it. And then you've got your little cards as well. I mean, everyone's going for the cards ever since Ultimate Team arrived, with Card City. And there's a goalie as well, it looks like, possibly. So yeah, I'm sure it looks better in person, but the character models are pretty standard stuff there. And yeah, that's when he starts getting into a little bit more of the actual arena itself. If we scroll down a little bit further, there was talk here with the Kurt dude giving you about the player progression. So he was saying a lot of variables have been factored, but yes, there will be progression system in goals. Of course, not every single stat will be progressible. It will vary from player to player, so anything can happen. You can get a player where all stats are progressible. We call it non-fixed. And you can also get stats which are fixed, locked in. They do not change. So there you go. There's a variety there. It's almost like, I don't know, once again, eFootball, you get certain cards where you can't level them. Trending, is it? Player of the week. Can't really level them up that much. But then you have your standard cards where you can do a lot more progression, but obviously they're not as stacked. Now, as we scroll down further, this is what I wanted to talk about. This right here. So this is the gameplay that we are getting. If I'd like to go upwards. And my thing is, I'm going to go back and start this again. Don't really need the audio in the hole. I mean, it's an arcade game, isn't it? It has to be, because this is extremely arcadey. Now, the net physics aren't bad. I'll be honest with you. Net physics look reasonable, but that's only half the part of it. But as you can see here, it just looks a little bit all over the place. Once again, I know it's pre-alpha. I'm not going to get too ridiculous about it. But, I mean, I don't really know. I don't know who's gonna play this. Like, what audience are they going for? Because I'm still kind of confused. They said gameplay first, but it's super fast, you know, from the looks of that. It is very, very quick. I mean, you can tell the ball and all the physics and that have not been sorted right. The ball basically... I mean, honestly, to be fair, it does look like FIFA's dribbling. It looks way too quick. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't played it. I'm just going by what I've actually seen. And I saw this the other day, and I was just wondering, is this something you would play? For me, I wouldn't. Maybe I'd try it out and I'd test it out, of course, and see how it feels in the old hands. But there's just not enough there for me to really engage with. And if they're doing the whole arena thing, like, are we doing matches? Is it going to be 11-11, or is it just going to be indoor 5v5? I mean, you can tell there the woman was actually walking backwards. But I'm just intrigued. I'm intrigued. What direction do you think these guys are going for? Because yeah, as I say, it hasn't really changed a whole lot, because I saw glimpses of this last year. You know, pre-alpha. Now we're in pre-alpha, or wherever they're at. But yeah, optimized lock-on system. And then there's the character models that we saw. Tells you their age and all that stuff. You create a match, and then you get in and you play. And you can see in the bottom left, that's their stats. But yeah, it's just very, very fast, isn't it? Very arcadey. But this, for me, definitely, this is not going to be competing with FIFA or eFootball or even UFL. This is basically going to be a game on its own. I mean, you could probably play this on mobile. I don't know if they're coming out to mobile or what's the plan there. But yeah, I'm just intrigued. I'm interested. I want to see what you guys make of it. But for myself, I just can't. I can't see myself playing it a whole lot if this is the direction they are going. Not saying that this is the final product, because it isn't. But if they're going to stick with this, and it's going to be very, very arcadey, then I don't know what that's going to do for myself. But you can see the net physics are definitely being worked on. So they're getting there. They're getting there with that. But you know, net physics to me don't mean much. You got to worry about the gameplay itself. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to drop that today, because we haven't really had much info about goals, and I wanted to touch base on it and see what you guys make of it. So let me know in the comments below. We will be back with FIFA Career Mode next week. I am going to stick with it. We're still going to get back to it. So stay tuned for that. But until next time, subscribe for more and take care.